Hi, my name is Maria, and I have three boyfriends. Well, at least I used to, till about 3 days ago. Let me tell you my story. Growing up, I was always the most popular girl at my school. I was the head cheerleader and the envy of every girl in my class. I loved being the center of attention, I'm not gonna lie. Every boy at school wanted to date me, and though it was very flattering, I always said no. When I was younger, I didn't see the point of dating them. I just liked being looked at, but had better things to do than go out with the guys who asked me out. As I grew a little older, I began having feelings for three great guys, and my opinion on dating changed radically. Maybe it would be cool to have a boyfriend, or three. Luke was so sweet, kind of a nerd, but in a good way. I loved how smart he was and how interesting it was to speak to him. Zach was in the varsity team, so we had a lot in common as we both loved sports and are really into fitness. And Ron, he was a real gentleman, so sweet and caring, always bringing me flowers and showering me with gifts and attention. I liked the three of them so much, and so I decided I didn't want to pick one of them to date. I'd go out with them all at the same time. I thought it would be all fun and games, but dating three guys at the same time was such a chore. You can't even imagine it. I had to come up with reasons why I couldn't go out almost every single night, but it was still worth it. I loved the fact that I got attention and affection basically 24/7. When one was busy, the other would be texting me or calling me on the phone. I'd always have something to do. It was a lot of work, though, and it really began getting exhausting before long. When I went out on a date with Luke, I explained to Zach and Ron that my parents were really strict and they wanted me to stay in and study. I could supposedly only go out once or twice a week, but really I was just alternating between the three of them. So I would go out with Zach on Tuesdays and Fridays, with Ron on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and with Luke on Thursdays and Sundays. On Mondays, I relaxed at home and spent some time with my parents. Mom and Dad didn't really mind, as long as I kept my grades up, and I always got straight A's. Luke helped me with my homework, so it wasn't that hard. Now, I had to be really careful not mixing up the conversations I had with one of the other two, or the ruse would be up. I sometimes forgot who I had gone on a date to the movies with, so I had to avoid recalling a moment we spent together without them being the ones to bring it up. It got so messy, I couldn't even believe it. Still, I kept up the game because I was having too much fun to stop. One time, though, I was out with Zach when we ran into Ron at the mall. I could barely breathe. It was all going to blow up in my face, and I would have to deal with two angry boys screaming at me. Somehow, I managed to play it off as if Zach was simply my friend, and Ron walked away none the wiser. Zach was a bit confused as to why I didn't introduce him as my boyfriend, but I just told him I didn't get along well with Ron and didn't want to be stuck talking to him forever. He believed me. I was so relieved, but also stressed out. That night when I got home, I started thinking, was it really worth it? It was fun, yes, and I loved getting so much attention, but it was so stressful at the same time. Plus, I had begun feeling kind of bad for the three of them. They were all really nice guys, and I didn't want to hurt any of them. So, after doing a lot of soul-searching, I decided it was time to do the right thing. I had to let Zach, Ron, and Luke know that they weren't the one and only in my life, and that I was dating not one, not two, but three of them at the same time. I was so worried when I started talking to them. I couldn't even do it face-to-face, so I just called them on the phone, one by one. Much to my surprise, though, they were all fine with it. They knew everyone in school wanted to date me and that there was a lot of competition, so they were happy to even get a chance to be with me. I couldn't believe it. My three boyfriends were actually okay with sharing me with other guys as long as they got to be with me. It was so flattering, of course, and I thought about keeping it up. After all, without anyone to lie to, I could just relax and enjoy the attention my three boyfriends gave me. In the end, though, I just couldn't handle it any longer. It wasn't right, and I knew I had to stop, even if they accepted it. I went from 3 boyfriends to none, and it's kind of a relief to be single and worry-free again. Thanks for watching. Have you ever had to get out of a major lie you told someone? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on the channel.